goals or objectives he set himself. And that passion paved the way to this spectacular success in life. To say that E.T. was successful in his lifetime is only to repeat the obvious, a banal truth that also becomes a boring one. The man was success personified. As a professional accountant, he started from a humble beginning at Snaps College of Accountancy, where he graduated with RSA 2 in 1970. E.T. then rose to become a colossus in the field of accountancy. He was a fellow of the Institute of Financial Accountants in 1986, a fellow of good standing in the Institute of Administrative Accountants, a member of the National Association of Public Accountants, and a member of the Institute of Public Accounts, Australia. The E.T. Mensah of renown, however, became a household word when he entered into the world of politics. In a world that makes E.T. seemed to have found in politics the antidote to political failure. His zeal for hard work and diligence, and coupled with a versatility that is almost rare in most people, made him outstanding in almost everything he attempted. E.T. was a vibrant political figure, and like a meteorite, he shot into the limelight and shone almost continuously till his own light dimmed, and he bowed out in grace and not in disgrace. E.T., the indefatigable politician, was a mayor, a member of parliament, a minister, and a member of the Council of State. In all these roles, he was a trailblazer, effortlessly charting a path that many find onerous. It all started in 1982, when E.T. was appointed as mayor of Accra by the PNDC under Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. A man of many parts and a man for all seasons that he was, E.T. transformed the metropolis into an enviable gem. In his 10 years as mayor, he laid the architecture of the modern city of Accra as we have it today. E.T. served in several leadership positions in government, parliament, and the NDC. From the position of Metropolitan Chief Executive of Accra, the then President Flight Lieutenant Rawlings appointed him as Deputy Secretary for Youth and Sports, and later as the Substantive Minister of Youth and Sports. E.T.'s stint with the Sports Ministry also began the renaissance of sports, especially soccer in Ghana. He left very strong and indelible footprints in the sands of sport in Ghana. The NDC is proud of the man who introduced professional football and the Premier League, sports policy and sponsorship programs for sports in the country. His era as a chief sportsman is one many people look back on with fond memories. A man like E.T. is impossible to be tied down to one ministry. From sports, E.T. also served as the Minister of Water Resources and later Works and Housing under the late President J.A. Mills. Our E.T. was not only a minister, he was also a lawmaker, and in 1996, he became elected as the MP for Ningo Prampram, and he diligently served in that position for 5 consecutive terms, a total of 20 years. Success, they say, is his own reward, and E.T. was rewarded as such. Wherever he found himself, he shone with a brilliance that was beguiling in Parliament. E.T. served in various leadership positions, including being the whip for the caucus in Parliament. His love for the NDC is unimaginable. E.T. was a founding national youth organizer of the party for about 10 years, between 1992 to 2002. He was a superb organizer and helped to mobilize for the party's victory in 1992, 1996, and again in the year 2000. One of his landmark achievements was the compilation of Lest We Forget, a pamphlet detailing the achievements of the PNDC. Needless to say, the pamphlet was pivotal in NDC's subsequent organizational programs and victories. Iti also rose to become a national vice chairman of the NDC. He was indeed a phenomenon. The man was truly amazing. Who says one tree cannot make a forest? Iti Mensah was a one-man forest, often misunderstood and yet still admired. Iti was one of the 3 wise men appointed by former President John Mahama. Together with Speaker Babin and Honorable Avoka, the 3 wise men were tasked to supervise selected ministries. Iti crested the pinnacle of political success when, even in opposition, he contested and won the position of Council of State member for the Greater Accra region. Iti's commitment and loyalty to the NDC were unflinching and uncompromising. There are those who thought that his election as a Council of State member was a betrayal to the NDC. Little did they know that before he contested the position, Iti Mensah consulted the party, and the then General Secretary, my predecessor, Honorable Johnson Asiedu Nketia, not only gave him the green light to contest, but actually encouraged him to do so. Against all odds, Iti won the seat until his timely demise. He remained a strong and committed member of the NDC. Needless to say, he left a gaping hole in the party, which will take time and effort to fill. Even as we mourn him, we also celebrate him, for he was truly a great man for all seasons. You'll be sorely missed. Fare thee well, comrade, till we meet again in the great beyond. Rest in perfect peace.
Thank you very much. We would have 3 other tributes, but first let us break with a hymn as we all stand to sing 602, after which we'll have the church, the tribute by the church to be read by Right Reverend Samuel Kofi Osabuti, that for the Council of State by Professor Atu Esuman, and finally that for the states to be read by Honorable Stephen Asamoah Boateng, the Minister of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. Methodist Team 602 will all rise and sing Methodist Team 602 on page 141 of the brochure. But I know that all my life is portion out for me. The changes that are sure to come, do not fear to see. But I ask thee for a present mind, intent on pleasing thee. Shall we all stand and sing? And the 6 stanzas. I ask thee for the daily strength. I ask thee for the daily strength to learn as thee and the mind to learn without words to be of thy sight. Yes.
Please kindly resume your seats. The presiding bishop of the Methodist Church Ghana and our head of state, the Republic of Ghana. The church, the Methodist Church Ghana, pays its tribute as exemplified in one of the last societies that our Honorable served, and that is representative. Page 84 of the brochure. Now praise we great and famous men, the fathers named in story, and praise the Lord, who now, as then, reveals in man his glory. The Methodist hymn 511 rang to the Ebenezer Methodist Chapel Pram Pram, and was echoed throughout the Pram Pram Nego circuit to the Tema dioceses and then the entire connection. Who can interpret this mystery until it was heard from the Lord, explaining that the lover of this hymn, Honorable Evangelist Dr. E.T. Mensah, has responded to the call of his creator for a higher service.